The presence of ASMI sisters in Madagascar mission. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there, close by my side. You are there, oh Lord, both day and night. You were with me in my mother's womb. You are with me in my days of glow. You help me stand against all odds, and you fill me with your strength, O Lord. In times of sorrow and in times of grief, you gave me hope, strengthen my belief. When I did fall and was in pain, Lord, you set me on my feet again. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there, close by my side. You are there, oh Lord, both day and night. You know, oh Lord, all my secret fears. You see, oh Lord, all my anxious tears. My Lord, you know me through and through.
Praise the Lord. I am Sister Jane Mary, an ASMI sister working in Madagascar. Before going to the history of our mission in Madagascar, we would like to give a small picture of Madagascar. Madagascar is the fourth largest island in the world, almost 1/5 of India, with a population of 20 million. About 41% of the Malagasy are Christians, divided almost evenly between Roman Catholic and Protestant. The majority of the population of Madagascar today is a mixture of Austronesians, Bantu, North Indians, Arabs, and Somalis. In 1895, the French military captured the island by force and colonized the island. In 1947-48, Malagasy militant nationalists led an unsuccessful Malagasy uprising, during which the French military committed atrocities that deeply scared the population. The country gained full freedom in 1960 in the wake of decolonization. Despite wealth of natural resources, it remains one of the poorest countries in the world due to corruption and inappropriate traditional agricultural methods. 75% of the population live in below poverty line, and the country is heavily dependent on foreign countries. There are 6 regions in Madagascar, and we, the ASMI sisters, are working in Tamatave region, which is also called Tuamasina. Tamatave is the second biggest city after the capital at Tananarivo. It is in the east coast of Madagascar, and the whole region is very beautiful with lush green vegetations, multitude of streams and rivers, long and splendid seashore, and above all, welcoming people. Even though the region is rich, the people remain poor. Since Tamatave is a seaport, there is steady influx of people from far and near, especially from the surrounding impoverished villages where there is no electricity, roads, educational institutions, or health centers. But when they come here, their hopes for a better life are dashed, and many of them live in a miserable condition, exploited by unscrupulous persons. The church in Tamatau has a few educational institutions and social welfare centers, but it lacks badly as a health center to take care of the poor and marginalized. True, there are public and private hospitals and clinics, but they are beyond the reach of ordinary people.
Father Thomas MEP is an Indian missionary working in Tamatau Diocese as an econom of the diocese. He knew many of the ASMI sisters and about the services rendered by us. So, when he came to India with the Cardinal, he visited our Sister General and Councillors, Sister Provincial and Councillors of St. Joseph's Province, and invited us to start a hospital in Tamatau Diocese. Accepting the request of the Cardinal and Father Thomas, the first community of ASMI sisters started in Madagascar on 31st August 2019 with 3 sisters. Though the outbreak of COVID-19 crippled us a bit, the new dispensary named Bon Samaritan, which means Good Samaritan, was inaugurated by the President of Madagascar and the Apostolic Nuncio to Madagascar on January 23, 2021. Thus, the dream of the diocese came into being. Since we did not know the language well, initially the dispensary was managed by a local doctor with his staff. As the scripture says, I can do everything through him who strengthens me. Trusting in the providential care of God the Almighty, we took charge of the dispensary from September 2021. The maternity was inaugurated on December 2021. The activities of our medical center. 1. Project for the vulnerable and wed pregnant women. The project was completely financed by the diocese. 50 pregnant women were selected from poor families, given free consultation, treatment, investigations, health education about pregnancy and post-pregnancy care, different health issues for 6 months. So, the center provided rice, 4 types of beans, oil on weekly basis for those pregnant women. 2. Prison ministry. 3. Maternity. 4. Outpatient care. 5. Mobile clinic and sensitization on COVID vaccination. From January 2022, in collaboration with Caritas, we started a program to give awareness about COVID and the necessary for vaccination against COVID in remote areas of Tamatau. Our staff went to house to take survey and to give health education. From the month of April, we started mobile clinic. The areas far from the city were selected for this purpose. 3 days in a week, we go to different villages doing consultation and dispensing medicines. So far, we have visited nearly 30 villages. We also provided masks, sanitizers, biscuits, etc. Going to the villages, visiting the poor and the sick people, really a good experience in our life. Some of the villagers have never seen a doctor before. Many did not know that they are sick, they are hypertensive, etc. So it is a chance for us to educate them and to treat them. Now we are two sisters working here, and we are happy and grateful to God the Almighty because at least we are able to shed a little bit of light in the life of others. There are many missionaries from India and other parts of the world working in different dioceses. Their simple life and their zeal for the mission is a real inspiration for us. There are difficulties, struggles, and challenges, but by the grace of God, we are not discouraged, but rather encouraged to take up more and more challenges. Thanks be to God.